What's going on, everyone? Today I just want to share a little bit about coping skills and what coping skills mean to me and how that I use them to help me in my everyday life in dealing with mental health. So when I think of a coping skill, the first thing I think of is a strategy, a technique, or a method that really allows me to handle different emotions and different situations that come into my life, whether good or bad. And so I always think that a coping skill is something that decreases my stress, but also allows me to have a little bit of a sense of control from within, a little control over my emotions. And as you know, that's always a very important thing. I actually like to call coping skills something fun, to switch it up, and I call it emergency joys. And you might think, what's an emergency joy? Well, I'll tell you. An emergency joy is that one little flicker of light way in the distance when it seems like all is dark in your life and there's no reason for anything and you're so upset and you feel like things will never change. But it's almost as if in this darkness, you see that one flicker of light way in the distance and you reach for it and you grab it and it puts a little smile on your face and it gives you a little bit of hope that things maybe one day will change. That's an emergency joy. And that's really what a coping skill is. It's those little things in your life that give you a sense of hope and give you a sense of control that maybe things one day will be different. So for me, my coping skills, I have 3. I listen to my favorite music every day, I eat my favorite bowl of cereal every day, and I watch my favorite TV show every day. And I started to do this when I was really struggling with depression and I couldn't seem to find any reason for anything at all. And I was super upset and really in a deep pit with everything that was going on in my life. And then I stumbled across this random TV show called Seinfeld and I started to watch it. And I noticed when it was over, it put a smile on my face. And that's something that I hadn't done in months. And that's when I realized how important coping skills were to me. And I still use them every single day. I find that coping skills for me are part of my everyday life because I can't always control the thoughts that come into my mind. And I can't always control my emotions. But when they do happen, I now know in my back pocket, I have these emergency joys that can help me and help me to get through those difficult times. And it's also something that I really look forward to. So I don't only look at my coping skills as something I have to do, but rather something that I want to do. And because of that, it helps me to really keep a focus on my mental health. So I live to tell because I think it is so important for every single person to be able to identify their own emergency joys, their own coping skills in their lives, and rely on those things to bring them through the dark periods of time and hold on to that knowing that it will change and it will get better. And that's why I live to tell.